I'm trying to write
I was
potato.
trying for cock, but yeah.
I mean, I was trying to draw a tank, but someone deleted it.
I'm tempted to draw another Huey again. Let's do it.
I'd appreciate it if you don't write pens.
I'll delete the font. Sounds good, right?
Right, welcome to Art and Arma. What should I draw today?
we
I'm
add
getting my
this to
drawing pad out.
please?
Can you guys please prove to me that this isn't just a massive fucking daycare? Like, come on.
Oh, guys!
After
Jesus
his last
fuck.
off, yeah, it's a dick.
Simp. Stupid, come on.
Congratulations, Liru. We've won.
Come on, Hart.
Come on, watch
Come
my
on,
draw,
Hart,
guys.
make your move.
Mal, I swear to God! Stop writing!
Actually see the thing.
Everyone see it. I gave you
Fuck it! I hate everyone. I honestly hate everyone.
Yo, we're hella cute.
Please yell at the guy for disabling that shit.
Alright. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. What's up, guys? Wee Woo here. It's time for a SERE Op. Now, just real quick, if I were to have you, like...
Alpha checking in on 50.
Ah, look what I found.
Mecca checking in on 50. Hi-Com, can we just delete the fake non-people that are in my squad?
It didn't give me the option to, so your best bet's to cable tie 'em.
They're spies.
Hey Liru, do I need to delete the FOD?
No, I'll handle it. Anyway, you guys know what your mission is. Good luck, have fun. So that one's probably not going to be needed. And I've just made this a simple-esque mission. Oh, and GM stuff likes to fall through the map, and now it's...
I don't see a fuck.
Now it just wants to be laggy. Okay, cool.
Squad leads, do you want to meet up? And
Now I also have an
Before I go
MI-24 somewhere around here. There she is. Is Arma... Am I memory leaking, or is it just deciding to do, Something's hard crashing me here. What the heck?
Rash,
Get your ass in here.
Germany. You're in West Germany. We gotta go.
I hope you're happy.
This never happened in testing. Okay, cool. I am totally memory leaking. Ay. I have no idea what caused that. What a great start. Thankfully, most of this is automated, so I don't have to worry too much. This is why I don't like playing with some of the assets we have in GM because just it does not like to work sometimes. But it was tied to when I was just placing units down and stuff. So I guess instead of copy paste, I'll work with what I have in the spawn menus. Also, Blue 4 is making their plan a little late. I gave them some time so they could do it now, but that's fine.
Okay, continuing. So we're starting, whatever. We're starting right there. If you want, we can attempt to go across the fence, and then we can move in through the forest. Come around like this.
Actually, let's do split up since we have to cover quite a lot of ground.
Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want to go for the... how many guys do you have first?
I have a full squad.
Oh, I also have a full squad, so, okay.
Mecca. Yeah, there's 4 people.
Okay, Devincer, if you just...
So we're gonna start setting up patrols.
If you just want to fold into a squad or just be like an independent squad, I don't care. Okay.
There'll be a recon on him.
That'll be fine, you can do recon.
Skirmish / recon.
Yeah, if you want to recon these objectives, Devincer, for either one of us, I don't know who's doing what yet. I think what we can do is we can probably both do this and then diverge like this. If that's how you want to do it, Mox.
That's a winter.
I'm pretty lost.
Look at the
According
map.
to
You
this,
wanna
it's
attack
woodland.
the first
Yeah, my
objective
ass.
together and then split off and go attack the other two.
Is that our objectives?
We'll do olive.
I mean, I would assume so. Those are the FOBs that we have to clear, and look for pilots along the way that I believe are in any of the blue circle or the blue box. My bad. So I guess what we can do is, if you want to go north, Moxie, you can take the flanking rack, come up here, and then attack these objectives as you want, or unless you want to go south.
Looks like we are going.
Yeah, I've also
currently
worked
going
on some of the
south.
smoke effects so that
So
they
we'll take
go,
south.
they'd be a bit thicker.
Alright, then we'll go north. Who wants to, do you want to take the first objective that's closest to us? And we'll flank all the way around north.
I'm just following somebody.
Yeah, you're following me.
I will follow you then. Also, is Liru back yet?
Maybe
Yep.
he's back.
Alright.
So they said they're gonna actually go out and attack some of these fobs. That's a bit of an interesting choice, but alright. I guess I'll start garrisoning the fobs a bit more. The fobs are just meant to be more so a showpiece than anything else, but if that's what they want to do, that's what we'll have happen. Repair, so we need fuel. Basically just got some patrol guys working here. These guys are driving on their side. These guys need to be careful because I do have an 80 coming by them. But yeah, this will just be more of a chill stream. These guys wanted to play SERE. Looks like Barbarian decided to survive on his own. Interesting call there. I'm sending that Vic over now. Yeah, so everyone's going to be on high alert, quote-unquote. This group I'm going to have just kind of patrolling up and down this road here. But here are surviving pilots here. Strangely enough, they're given vests. Why?
This squad Mecca, we've crossed into
I thought I took those away.
East German territory.
Yep, so those guys had broken through just as this car was coming. Yeah, and these AI are just glitched out from, There we go. Yeah, that one I can't get rid of. People were messing around in the beginning with slots, so that's what happened. So that BTR just passed by. These guys are okay. They're going to run more to the north. Guys are crawling by as a chopper flies over. He's just on patrol. So, these guys have successfully infiltrated. And I'll run those guys back and forth as well. The fobs aren't really meant to be anything. It's just a matter of how do these guys, if they're, you know, they constantly are going that direction, how are they gonna do things? Barb running around over there on his own. Technically, I should be reacting to those two choppers as well. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll spawn, two trucks. We'll have a get out over there. These guys might not know how to go across that bridge, because I know they're sometimes prone to being dumb. And then this one, I believe the other plane is over here, so I'll give a get out right there. Did you forget how to drive? Oh, I don't think his little AI brain can process this route. Sandwich, thanks for the 420. Enjoy this money for a sandwich. I appreciate it. I will make the best sandwich I can with 420. Nice. Thanks so much, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're staying safe on COVID-19, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Interesting operation here. So, since I think they're actually serious about assaulting this position, I'm going to try to see what I can add to right here to make this look a little more fob-like. Worst comes to worst, I'll just send even more stuff. And these guys, instead of Hest, are heading northwest. Maybe they'll be able to use this river to pathfind. Probably trying to get out of that chopper's grasp. Meanwhile, these guys are over here. But what we can also do is I can hide myself as a Zeus. I can then go to Whisper and teleport around, and we can have a listen to what they're saying. But Hayden Fry, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
I'm putting mine to 5, let me see. BTR is going to keep circling, the MI-24 is going to keep circling.
Yeah, so they're talking about the BTR here.
High Command, do I have insurance if this thing plans not be amphibious? Is the props on the back apparently look amphibious?
See the smoke?
That Vic is amphibious, over.
Okay, if it's amphibious, I'm counting on you if I sink.
I just tested it, so if you sink, you suck.
Don't sink.
Besides, it doesn't like us and it blows us.
Well, if you're surrendering, you're labeled as a civilian, so it won't engage you. Assuming that it's not gonna get RC'd and we're just gonna get fucking decked.
Yeah, he said he was going to try and capture us.
Also, we might just get fucking teleported and pooped away.
What do you need?
No. I hate it when he does that. Because the road AI is like, oh yeah, no, let me just drive there, but he's not going to be able to drive that.
In front of the border guards, they have a fucking tow APC that might just fucking deck us like a
Mecca, we are on RV1.
Sneak around the town then.
Roger, proceed to RV2.
The entire way around the edge. We don't have to go into the town. We can
Let's just go around.
Start crawling.
If we find like a UAZ or something, we would just fucking deck that. And
we can
So yeah, we're going to start bringing stuff to the border now.
Sneak around.
So by now, QRF is going to start patrolling sections. I'm going to spawn this guy out of the field of play here. And we can say that some units from this fob are going to be sent out and start combing that. But the two to the south, I can say, were just sent immediately. So there is 4, 5, 6. There's 7 T3s right now in this op plane SERE. And we just got all these patrols searching for them. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Well, I'm gonna put this group of 3 right here. All right, what do we want to put in this fob here that they might be able to steal? Let's put that there. Let's get a trucker trucker 2. Yeah, GM assets, when I'm spawning them in, they seem to lag me for a little second here, so that's just Arma's poor optimization kicking in. That should be good. And then those I'll keep more inside. So anyway, those 4 are continuing to move along. And just something is causing me to get some pretty nasty frames. Barbarian's still running off on his own, and these 2 are still over here. And this Vic does not know how to drive, so I will drive for him. So, how's everyone in chat doing? This is just meant to be a nice little quick SERE op, because that's what the 3s wanted to play, so I'm like, alright, we'll make it work. I'm willing to bet it's the new smoke type that I'm using that's causing some weird frame issues. You are absolutely amazing. All right, let's pretend he didn't just do that. All right, so 2 squads are together. They might run into that squad over there. I got 2 other transport trucks coming, and then this Vic is over here. So meanwhile, these guys might be about to run into this group of dudes. I'm going to send them to be a bit more pronounced. Meanwhile, these 4 are starting to make it into this town. Where we do have a Vic there that is guarding, so that is going to be a little interesting.
Alpha Bravo, how's it going down there?
Still driving.
Copy. Alpha is currently at the marker Alpha. I'm sending 3 guys.
Oh wow,
up
these guys are gonna run right into
forest
the
to go
squad.
recon the area so I can make a plan of attack.
Roger that.
Oh dear.
Just tell me when you're about to kick shit off so we can get both of these FOBs off their feet.
You'll probably kick it off first and me.
Copy. We'll probably be 2, 3, 4 minutes behind you.
I'm gonna set on careless hold fire. I don't want him aggroing on those Vics just yet.
Be aware that Charlie or Mecca doesn't have a medic, so we'll have to rely on other stuff.
Copy. Just with the Vincer, if you can, just try and recon as much as you can. I don't really care.
So I'm just basically knocking this fence over so these guys actually do go to the source of those gunshots. Gonna get this base all riled up. These guys looks like they didn't come to the edge, so they're still running on that vector.
Bravo, we are to your southwest. We are flanking the sides.
Yeah, so all the fobs are just a little angry. Something about GM is just making my units lag a little bit. Other border guard group is there as well. This basically came down and cleaned up that infantry squad, so... let's see. At this point, we're going to start readying an MI-8 to send down there. So I'm going to go into East Germany GM. I know I have some helicopters here. I'm going to have it fly around a little bit, and then I'm going to have it come down here. So meanwhile, Skelly's group is over in here. They might try to go into the high ground in here, so I'll teleport over and have a listen. Barbarian still on his own back here. And he might run into that group.
East, by the way.
Meanwhile, these two have run back. Interesting.
Bravo's fucking off.
These guys are trying to get away here. This group doesn't know how to get there because he had a secondary marker put down. And they're trying to bug out. That chopper, it's going to take another few minutes to get here. But meanwhile, we can assume one of those guys had some sort of long-range radio, so we will spawn in some QRF.
No cars here.
Behind. That's best, probably just to move out of town as best as possible.
Now, would those guys have heard those shots? Yeah, so they'd probably be going in that direction. So yeah, they don't have good eyes into this depot to see that that's a bit of a fob.
This is Bravo to Charlie.
It's Charlie.
See that
We are
patrol
good.
down there.
Affirm.
We are moving to recon out Großbartensleben.
Roger. Bravo is going to cross the river at grid 159810.
Idea.
Did you copy? Affirm.
Copy. We are going south until we get eyes on Bindorf. Then we'll look what we can see from our side of the river. Then we'll probably
Whoop, that was a drag glitch.
Cross on some other grid.
My frames have been
Roger
really
that.
on and off today. It's kind of weird.
Alright, well, we'll go that way then. Controllers so we can fucking, we don't run into it.
Beware, Bravo. We have you. We see you. We're behind you.
That group.
Affirm.
Me climb down.
Yeah, so just something when I teleport over, it's just it's eating my frames. So these guys, they got this patrol right here.
Sorry, it's probably coming back down the road towards us. Which it is, which it is. BTR is right behind it.
From the past and look it across the as best as possible.
Magic!
Or not.
Through the door! Spotted! Through the door!
Zeus.
Yeah, if you guys think it's through the door, then don't worry about it. I mean, the BTR just did something stupid too, so.
I mean, we were stood here and then we got shot at.
Yep, I know. That's why they're not coming towards you right now.
Nazi.
Everything's been reset.
Yay.
Grazie. Hearing the words of God.
Yeah, so apparently they were hiding and just started getting shot through the wall, so.
Alpha high.
Alpha, you call on radio?
Yeah, I'm calling high command, but...
Reset that too, reset that too. It's fucking AI is being retarded at this point. Send
Properly
message.
shut the door. See if that fixes it.
Are we tasked to... Oh, boy.
Are you tasked to, oh boy? I mean, that's, I guess...
Be with you in a minute.
Fucking stupid patrols, man.
Be advised, are we tasked to, like, clearing the fobs for our pilots?
No, your job is to find the pilots, preferably not fuck with the fobs, because we might start World War III at that point.
Oh, okay. Well, I had a bad impression.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you too.
I mean, I said what we were doing in the brief, but...
We both know I'm autistic and I don't listen.
I was gonna remote control a guy and shoot him!
I know.
Shame.
This is Bravo to Charlie.
Yes, Charlie, go ahead.
We have found some smoke on the horizon. We're heading that way. It's currently northeast of our position.
Gone.
Going to roughly mark it.
Good. Copy. Bravo.
Going up the road.
We'll
See him anymore.
make our way.
So what I'm gonna do in the
north of
meantime
that
is
location.
this.
Think we can book it?
I'd be able to.
But if they run into an obvious line of fire here, then we'll see what happens.
Good.
Look good.
Drive that from across town.
Just again. Ready?
Nah, he would have seen that. And there he goes, running over more dudes. How many more dudes are you gonna do that to? Stop it! Yeah, so they ran right by a fob. Barbarian, I think, saw that car. They're actually very close to each other. These guys, I think, are going to rescue themselves, though. So these guys have gone off on the riverbank here.
Really need to move before the hind.
Be advised, Alpha has eyes on my 24. Currently heading southwest, I believe, is your guys' location.
Roger, this is Bravo. We have found some smoke, we're heading towards that.
Copy. Be advised, Alpha apparently has eyes on one of the crash B-52s. We're gonna go investigate.
Roger that.
Yeah, so these guys...
This is
amazing.
Probably cross the river as well. We'll be going into the woods north of this one.
Hey, firm.
I'm just gonna count that as Havoc drowned. These guys not running down south on the riverbank here. How is this 24's fuel doing? He's at about half fuel. These guys might be able to hear those gunshots. Whether or not they go and investigate is anyone's guess. Now I'm going to take all these guys and unpiss them off. Yeah, he's now a fish. Yeah, but now these guys are getting far enough away that, oh, they're going to hear those gunshots. But they might choose to continue to stay away. So I'm going to pretend I have a squad that knows how to cross the river here. Because the AI on their own don't know how to cross. These guys are now going up trying to find out what's going on here. I whiffed that shot on purpose, get shot in the face. Alright. Now, these guys are going to be way, way far enough to not have anything weird happen. That guy's stuck on a bridge. I bet he's knocked over on the side. Yeah, he's just floating. Just having a nice time. If I send you over there, how is your AI going to react? By driving back in the water! I love the AI. that thing's gonna start patrolling back and forth here.
This Charlie to Bravo, we're hearing shots and explosions.
Affirm, this is Bravo. Bernie engaging the enemy on the B-52 rack.
Do you need assistance? We're in the
Please
area.
do.
Coming in from the southwest then.
Yeah,
Will
so
be
he's
north
gonna
of
see
the,
that
the
explosion.
wreck.
Affirm, you're very close to us then. Be advised, Charlie, we're getting bugged.
That was not what I wanted.
We have eyes on you, Bravo.
Let me quickly make these empty, because those can insta-kill the players and completely kill their vehicle movement, and that would be no fun. Alright, there's no way in hell you guys know they're back there, so can we not do that? This is why I hate the AI. Because they're just randomly aggroing on these guys.
Advise the first B-52 site is mostly clear. Alpha's going to clear the forest near the B-52 to see if any survivors want to come for gunshots.
Oh, what was that little noise in river
not,
from
but
over
it's
50
worth
meters
checking.
away?
Roger that.
Let's go investigate. AI are dumb. You know, I think it's the Mi-24 that's causing that frame loss.
Flanking north of it.
Roger.
Seems that we got most of them already.
Alright, Charlie, secure the sides.
I think it's that
we are currently
Mi-24.
licking our wounds.
Good copy.
Search for any direction where they might have went to.
No, now it's not I don't know what it is. I'll have to look through the RPT, recreate this mission, see what's causing that weird frame. So we did sight that Vic.
Be advised, Charlie, the pilot seems dead.
Yeah, I'm investigating now. There's a medical box.
Affirm, there should be 5 personnel. Check the pilot's bodies.
Mostly dead East Germans.
Check for pilot bodies,
drag
please
glitch.
count them.
Jawohl. Unterwegs. Verstanden. Verstanden. Jawohl. Jawohl. Auf dem Weg.
No pilot bodies.
Check the rear of the plane.
Medical box, no bodies. One times pilot body found.
That's all?
That's all.
Affirm, so there are 4 survivors somewhere. Mount back up and search the perimeter. I would suggest searching south, but be aware of the Mi-24.
Yeah, we're hiding in the wreck.
Roger.
Alpha to Charlie, do you have a dock tag of that pilot?
I'll take it now.
Unterwegs. Jawohl.
Move those infantry groups down on foot. I
Be
got
advised,
these guys
there's
also
3 pilot helmets, so they probably dumped their pilot helmets. Be aware, you might
Circling
not be able to
here.
identify them then.
So Bad Wolf and
they dumped the pilot helmets.
Havoc. Oh, this will be interesting. I'm gonna teleport over and have a listen. They're gonna stumble on some bodies. Yeah, so they're looking. They're like, wait, why are there bodies here? So this will give them an opportunity to get some maps.
Bravo, we will be going along the
Get a
tree
map.
line north.
Yep.
Alright, let's
So
get
that's
into
the
the
most likely direction.
Stay firm.
Make it
Bravo is
safe
currently
for the
moving
map or the
northwest. Off the right.
Silly players getting stuck in the river. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much almost home free at this point. I'm gonna put a patrol down. I think Bad Wolf and Havoc, they have everything here. They got their marked positions right now, so they're gonna see the other markers on the map. These Vics are gonna come back. Barbarian is in a river over here. I'm just gonna actually start just gliding around the map. These four are now making a new plan.
Be advised there were negative pilots at this crash. Either they are close enough to the border to get back to West Germany, or there were no pilots at this crash that survived, or they got captured.
trouble finding the river.
Charlie to Alpha
Yeah,
to
they're
copy.
really small,
We found
unfortunately.
one dead pilot and
They don't
three
show up
discarded,
blue for whatever
two
reason.
discarded helmets.
Until you zoom way.
So we are going
even
to
then,
check
they
out the town of Swanenfeld as their most likely location.
now we
because
just
they
gotta find a
probably
second
would
map.
follow the tree line west.
That far north.
If it doesn't get to the point of us being able to find any, we're gonna start.
What's more likely to
moving
stop the
around,
players, a
but
full
we see if we
company
can
or
find
some
any.
water?
His mag is half full.
Just gonna do basic recon around them, see if we can find any
I
more
think this
pilots.
is where one of our other teams got nabbed.
Yep. That looks like a railroad crossing next to a road crossing.
They're trying to find their position on the map.
That's not the right way. It would be almost at the border if that were the case.
How much you want to bet that that checkpoint was manned?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that that was hit not by a team. I think that was border guards crossing. I think we're less than 500 meters from the border.
Interesting.
Yeah, so these guys, I think they've
But
found this
wouldn't you
other
expect
smoke
more bodies
billow.
If that was the case, if it wasn't a pilot team, and if it was a pilot team, their goal is to capture them. So
They're gonna go up and check that position out.
Could have been a running gunfight.
maybe.
I think I've got a likely candidate for where we're at, but it's also
That's a wreck
Much further
BTR.
than we thought we were.
I can't find the railroad bridge. I can't find the bridge we went under at the river.
These guys are just chilling over here.
Well, regardless, we gotta continue
This
west. So if we find another
is
landmark like
Charlie
a town or
2
something like
Bravo.
that, we can then
Send.
based off where you think we
We
are,
followed the tree
we should
line.
be able to get to that second
We might want to check out Kleppensberg as a likely location.
Alright, I'm gonna have him go off to fuel.
Affirm. Bravo is currently at the blue circle, so we will check it out.
Hey, Bad Wolf, we got another ridge where.
Copy Bravo, we'll keep
That's the one that,
going
oh,
north
that
and
is the
check
one.
some other forests and towns.
Affirm.
Just to put him down for reference.
Verstanden. Verstanden.
Alright, and then these two Vics are over here. Come on, so you have a chopper crash site, or excuse me, a 52 down. You got to assume that, you know, they've started moving west off that point. You know, they're finding the crash sites, but they're like, okay, they're not at the crash site. And then now they're proceeding to look for more crash sites, you know? It's not how SERE works. I specifically told the pilots, hey, go west. So if anything, I might capture these guys and bring them back to the site.
Bin bereit. Verstanden.
Yeah, so that double spawned.
This is Charlie to Alpha, are you in contact?
So these guys are gonna go to where there was it says do not go compromise. You guys don't have a map, so that's the unfortunate thing right there. And then these guys are now heading north. And they might end up in the town of Werfelen, which is not a good thing.
We just heard far off gunshots. We are checking it out. We're almost at Ashen Road.
Any direction?
Be advised, second crash site has been cleared. We have a negative contact with the pilots.
Yeah, this is Charlie. We're at the town of Ashen Road.
I just want these squads to do these patrols.
We don't think they went into towns though, so we're probably better off checking west.
Affirm.
Any hits on the Clapton's back?
Bravo's currently on there, yeah.
Yeah, so these
But,
guys
found nothing.
are gonna be in it for a very messy time.
Charlie will turn west.
They might find one of these trucks early on, though. They also got to be careful, because right here they've got a dismounted squad just watching this area. So I'm willing to bet it's the smoke billows causing the weird frame drops and stuff, so I'm gonna test this theory. Otherwise, this vehicle's out and about. And these guys are right here. I think they spotted that squad up there, so they're gonna have to be careful. That Vic still has plenty of fuel. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and delete him, because he should be RTB at this point. He'll be back up in a few minutes. And it looks like Tori was this squad's medic, but he disconnected, so that's unfortunate.
Alpha to all forces, we're going to be moving to the FO, or the red mark that I circled. Possible pilots may have gotten stolen and captured and moved to that FOV.
Roger.
Over. These guys are moving to this fob, which has the Shilka in it, so this should be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get a garrison down. And they only want to pick one building or the other, so that's a little problematic. Oh dear, Barb. He doesn't know that those two Vics are right there. He's gonna go in the forest that is... Oh, that's gonna be risky. Meanwhile, these guys, I'm not sure what choice they've made. They might try to get away from this area. Interesting. See, what I like and not like about SERE is you could have an op where the players literally run into nothing and they get out of the AO. And then they'll like say it's boring or whatnot. But SERE in itself is its own experience. Where, you know, you might run into something, you might get utterly screwed. It's more so a luck game than anything else. And then, you know, if something bad happens, what can you do to, you know, still survive it?
The river again, because I believe the MI8 is currently hot on their tail, so we're going to control the force line.
Yeah. So, and then, you know, what do players say over what callouts and whatnot? I also find that interesting. The MI8's here because there's a massive firefight here, so they don't know what's where. But Deadwalker, thanks for the 31-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations as well, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. So this squad might try to get into a firefight here, which could be messy. We'll see how they deal with that Shilka, but if they hit that fob, then yeah, a lot of things are going to respawn. So you just heard the tow launch of that that recon Vic right there. We're gonna send pretty much everything we have to that's out and about to go over there. The Mi-24 will also come up in another minute or two. Barb is probably going to be the first to make it. So I'm just going to tell this squad to start walking over. I'm going to also take another BTR 60. Actually, no, I won't tell that squad, because I think they're fob hitting at this point. So, East Germany, we're going to go into Olive APCs. We're going to put, take the armed one that's supposed to be here and send it in. Send that guy around as well. These guys trying to crawl up here. I'm not sure if they know that the Urals are right there. Yeah, her fuel's still good. But yeah, by now, the helicopters should be refueled. So I'm going to go ahead. Send her in there as QRF again. Going to go into her pylons. And take away the AGMs. Just because I try to be nice. So Vix, infantry, everything's coming over to that fob. Barbie's gonna check the border here, but He is pretty much nearly home free. Nothing's around to really stop him. Now, these guys have their orders. So I think these guys were waiting for that helicopter to turn away, and now they're going for it. All right. And don't know what they're doing at this point. And the Shilka's arrived. Oh dear, what has that done to you? Oh yeah, it's basically killed the driver in there. It's unloading into that puppy. Falcon is also down. There's 4 guys in this position. Fabit is also down. Looks like he didn't clear his left corner. It's really the second deepest fob, and we also have the Mi-24 coming in now. I think it's going to end up dumping all of its ammo into this. BTR is holding right here. Let's go ahead, focus on these guys over here. Since this is a tier 3 up, so we want to focus on the 3s.
Them, and the 3rd one up the road. How we go into this bitch?
So now they're going to take that truck and try to drive by as quickly as they can. We just heard a shot over there. So everything's going to pretty much go and respawn to that. Barbarian might be hearing those shots as well to his left. Chopper's going to need a little more time to react. Is he taking pot shots at my helicopter? That's cute. Yeah, we'll see how that group does. These guys driving forward. I think they're seeing hostiles up there. These guys aren't responding because, you know, gunshots were heard on the left, so they're going to go for it. Barbarian might thinking this is his opportunity. He does have 2 border guard cars over here. Not sure if he saw them or not, though one of them is missing a wheel. Not sure if he'd be able to see that from his angle. I have that chopper flying over. I'm gonna have it come over here. So Barb might actually run into this squad, that vehicle. See that it's friendly. Meanwhile, Mountain looks like his Vic finally explodes. Falcon's still dying. Stewie trying to come around, get a shot on that vehicle. I'll give it to him. And his squad, or at least what's left of it, is consolidating back there. So meanwhile, this Vic is driving across. Got this other one right here as well. So yeah, some of these pilots, I mean, luck of the draw. Barb, he's thinking about it. Big open, big wide open. He's got friendly Vics all near him. He's got these guys right here. They're trying to drive by as well. This is just one crazy mix-up. You know, these guys don't know they're in that Vic, so if they spot it, they might try to shoot at it. He hears that Vic and he's running. So he's now just trying to hide. That's a friendly Vic, though.
What the shit? Hey!
He's trying to get their attention. It's like, what the shit?
Cover the border, please?
Yeah, yes, get in.
Staring at us then.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh, barbarian, welcome.
Well,
Any more of you guys?
No, just me. I was on my own since the beginning. Just please take me back across the border
Yes.
right now. Please, please, please.
This is Bravo to Alpha and Charlie. Have 1 times pilots. We're going to go back to our border.
Good copy. We are checking out the lead we got near the Clyberg.
Roger.
Gonna send this Vic back in. Looks like Falcon woke back up. Probably his heart rate restarted. I've noticed that's been a thing a few times in the latest Ace medical update. Stewie unfortunately went down. These guys tried to take their Vic up. It flipped, but they were able to make it. And they are driving up. Come on, guys, a little more.
Charlie.
Hey, guys, just to let you know you made it. Congrats. So, funny thing, Barbarian is 200 meters to your north and got picked up by a friendly squad, so they're about to make it too.
Repeat last, Charlie.
We'll go over things in debrief, but you guys picked probably the silliest route based off of how everything happened, but there's no way you would have known, but we'll talk about it in debrief.
Couple of pilots. Unknown.
Yeah, the 2 crash sites are empty. I've come to the realization that...
Yeah, you can keep running, you can disconnect, you guys are good.
A lot of unhappy vehicles decided to say hi to us. Our main troops is down.
Roger.
So what scares me here is we got 2 squads running up. Spraying at him with the gun. Looks like I hit Falcon in the legs a few times. Just heard the explosion from that missed shot there. Alright, now to really be a dick. Alright, come on. Swarm. Swarm time. Meanwhile, these guys looks like they've done a up and now they're going down and left. They're still a little ways away from the border. These guys are now back at the border.
This is Charlie to Alpha.
Hi.
Start deleting big chunks of the map here.
What do you think? Are the pilots still alive?
No, this FOB is clear. Nothing but bad Germans.
Alright, let's start wrapping this up. standby. Someone call for me?
Yes, I do.
What you need?
We have successfully have one pilot in our seats, passenger seats.
Alright, cool. I'm at the FOB right now. 4 pilots have arrived, by the way, so we're at 5. Still missing 2.
Affirm, we're missing 2 pilots still.
Run in! Chase him down!
This is Charlie to Bravo.
Chase
Can
him
you
down!
ask the pilots where they came from.
So the pot of 4 came from one of the downed planes. They don't know from where. They never got a map or anything.
Well, they would know if they're either south or north.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
They came from Berlin, which is far to the east. Does that help?
A little.
What do you want from me? They just frickin' ran up and executed Schnitzel. Oh no, Schnitzel! Rest in peace, Schnitzel.
This is Charlie to Alpha. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the missing pilots are to the north, so we'll be moving there. At this point, I'm just gonna abandon the north, as my entire squad is dead but me. How did that happen? And do you need pickup? Do you need pickup, Alpha? Busy.
Alright, time to make an execution happen. Let's see, if the bleed out rate is 0.3, and this is a 7.62, no, it's a 5.5.
Do you need pickup? Are you in your Vic? Nope, Vic is gone.
And we have just
when I
made the
get to,
Schnitzel.
a safe location that is away from bad Germans, I will mark my position.
Are they gonna swim up the river until they get close to this one border? Oh, that's space. That's... that's pretty funny. Looking for you, Falcon. He's really mad. German skulls are too thick for 545. It's not 762. It said down the top right. They were 545s. So this Vic's along the secondary wall here. So I think they're gonna bring a Vic up to try to pick Falcon up.
I might just have to walk back to the line. There's a hive right above me, so I might just
It's
die.
now SERE 2.0.
Don't give up hope.
Alright, you guys brought Barb back. Barb, you're free to disconnect. The rest of you, Falcon decided to take his squad and attack a fob, and he is the only survivor, so if you want to commit SERE 2 Electric Boogaloo...
Damn it, Falcon.
sure.
And there's still 2 pilots unaccounted for because 4 pilots already made it back on their own, and we'll have an interesting debrief when we talk about that. Barb, you were so close to the other pilot group so many different times. It was funny as fuck.
Seriously?
Yeah, despite you being like starting another like 400, 500. Actually, let me do a math count. More like a click and a half more to the east. You started on like the northern side of the forest. They started on the southern side of the same forest.
Jesus Christ! I'd love to watch this VOD back. This was so much fun. You saw. I take it you saw me like fucking just land nabbing, just going west.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been watching all the 3 groups land nav. See, it's really funny because the mistake that the border guard guys have made, no offense to you guys, is you guys went for the chopper crashes first, or excuse me, plane crashes first, but they would have already left, like way left. So instead, you ran into the border, the Germans that were looking for them, and proceed to have firefights.
I mean, we had our fun. Also, we pulled all the
Yeah.
fucking reinforcements there.
Also, Falcon's getting hunted by an Mi-24, and it's great.
Falcon is also one of this squad of both
Yeah.
squads. Yeah,
His Charlie's still alive. Charlie's also going there, so we might have a Boogaloo number 3.
Yeah.
Can we get a rearm and refuel on our Vic since we're back in
Sure.
Yay.
Alright, well, I'll disconnect then. Thank you guys for picking me up. I'm glad that I heard your Vic roll past me as I was hiding in a tree.
Luckily,
I hear the Vic's like a noise, and I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna take cover, just get nice and hidden, and then I start hearing a voice, and I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Like a
So,
Falcon, you still up?
Mopsy, do we go back in or?
I would rather not risk the squad, to be honest.
alright, catch y'all later. Oh, wait, so the door's unopened. Oh god.
Coming for your safe private Falcon.
What the fuck?
Ow!
What was that?
Zeus Hill,
Don't
since
say that.
apparently grenades exploded.
No, Barb's trying to kill herself.
Using grenades as saviors. Wow, how thank you. Alright, I guess we gotta go save her.
Sounds like you just need some help from some friends.
See, that's
Thank you.
he's totally. I know Falcon's type of person. He's gonna blame me, thinking I'm just trying to kill
Hold
him.
up
at
guys,
that
we're
point
going
with
to
that thing.
save Alpha's ass, and probably also Charlie.
Where's Falcon's
Falcon's ass.
This is a rescue mission.
Yes, the border fence is literally right there.
I mean, I take off.
Like the first border fence is right there. The second one is the big one's right there.
Under attack from a puppy.
Probably around grid 182, 854.
Now he's running.
What? 1-8.
Marker MV.
I mean, from his cockpit, might have seen it, but
Hey, we're almost there.
Yeah, welcome. But actually, let's prioritize the other pilot. Sounds like a great plan, doesn't it?
we'll see how that works. But Balathan, thanks for continuing your sub from Monadix. Nice. I hope you guys keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. These guys are now looking west here. Falcon's being chased down by this squad, but the squad just on a movement order. It's because they don't like to go into forests sometimes. Falcon's heading into Germany, into Eastern Germany instead of Western Germany. It's an interesting call there. But yeah, like everything that was up here has been pulled down here at this point to deal with this, so these two are gonna get out scot-free.
Falcon, and tell me where you are. Yes. Alright, we are just entering the forest on the west side. We'll be there in a few minutes.
I hope you brought something to take down a hind, because take that one down, another one will come. And from what I found, he isn't too keen on us, because you shot me in the face with a cannon.
How'd you live?
I somehow woke up.
This is destiny then. We'll bring you back, buddy.
I don't know how you're going to bring me back. I think he's actually flying off. I flipped the coin and rolled tails. I win!
it's about to come back around, but okay, he's just trying to look for you and any other survivors, so... Based. I guess just to make it a little more challenging, I'll put a pair of 2 down. Just to casually patrol the border. Just so there's some resistance at the end. Plus they have a rifle, so they'll easily be able to get through, but... Freaking Falcon.
This is bad timing. I actually gotta go eat dinner, so.
Just a few more minutes, Falcon.
The more you say a few more minutes, I want to chuck a baseball at you.
I'm gonna screw with him at this point.
I don't know. I'm running across the eastern tree line, running north.
Alright, we are on the west side of the forest.
Well, I'm betting you can see this MI-24 dangling above me.
We see the MR-24. We'll be going along the tree line towards us.
Yeah, I'm
just trying to
northeast
calm
from
him
that
down.
MI-24, wherever it's looking. I don't know what you're looking. And it just flew above me.
Technically, I've just been having it circle in the forest, so I'm just screwing with them with the, that unit vector, so I'm gonna now have, that squad start patrolling around now that it's here.
You're not transmitting for me, Defensor. I'll repeat last. You aren't transmitting for me.
We're at the
south.
westernmost crash site.
Cool. I am somewhere. I'm at that northern circle, I think.
Oh, I thought I deleted the smoke.
Fucking Russians. I think I stole his steak. He does not like me.
Technically, he doesn't even know he's there. He's just patrolling around here. Here, now to really screw with him. Ready?
I'm along the northern, northeastern road.
Bark! Bark!
Copy. We are moving south, east from the first crash site.
I just heard working. I have a grenade. I will go out. I will field goal this doggy if I have to.
Oh my god, it's great. Here's the border, guys. Look right, look left.
Hey, Falcon, you are where?
Following the road on the northeastern side of the forest.
Cross the fence! Just cross the fence! It's right there, please, so I can end this. I gotta be somewhere in 12 minutes.
And the FOB is still manned.
How's this fuel?
I'm along the dirt road. Like, please come and get me.
Come on, just, it's right there. You just gotta cross it, please.
Is the MI8 still, MR24 still circling you?
I don't, so.
No, as I said, I'm on the dirt road. On the north,
Alright, you've got,
dirt road. I'm on the dirt
you've
road.
got the rifle.
Do you want to run first, and I'll
Alright,
cover?
yeah.
All right, let's do this.
How about that was not reloaded? I might say it was on. We went a little bit too far. We'll be there in this time to be real a few minutes. We are moving northwest.
So they're watching that tower because I think there might be someone in it.
Right now.
They're opening a gate!
Find place so high. We're calling high to that cable tie you. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in the bush. I'm gonna be sitting on the bush. Just make sure you mark yourself as accurate as possible, please. Right here. I'm not lying. I'm not sure if I was in the bush. The reason why we took this thing is because I'm saying the front crash site is just up there. So, it's not that we're interested in the part set up for the fire detector. That's my debrief for that. Alright.
Congratulations! You guys were the last two to make it. Right now, the T2s and below are playing SERE 2 Electric Boogaloo because they decided to hit a fob literally on the eastern side of the map and get almost squad wipe, and now it's Operation Rescue Falcon. As an MI-24 tries to murder him. But you guys are good. Feel free to disconnect. I'm going to have these guys wrapped up in another few minutes because I want to see if they actually save them. Or I'll just use the MI-24 to murder them, so...
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
Yep. So we'll be
The
index in a
only
few minutes.
That guy we came across, actually came across, was one dude dead on the side of a road.
Yeah, so one of the squads that was trying to find you ran into that group before and killed them and then kept going. And then there was a crash site you guys passed just about 400 meters before that where there was another big gunfight. That was the same squad again trying to find you. So it was interesting how this played out. This was just a massive open world thing.
Well, Liru, I've been working on a similar scenario for 2 years where it's more script oriented.
Yeah. Scripts would be really nice for this, but I'm just not good enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and index because now they're driving away from Falcon, and I have to do something in 9 minutes. So
I would. Us.
Alright, this is High. I'm going to go ahead and index all pilots have made it across the border, and Falcon will eventually be murdered by an MI-24, so...
We are literally 2 meters away from him.
No, you're literally across the entire forest from him.
So we're indexed good. Bravo's going to fuck off.
We're literally 2 meters away! Yeah, you're about... two and a half clicks away. Oh my god.
Got captured. That's why we attacked that fob.
I mean, any of the original 3s that were out in the field, did we all make it back out?
I think so.
All of the 3s were able to make it across, so good job there. Just a reminder how SERE works is as soon as you crash, you're supposed to bolt for wherever you think it's safe. So squads, probably not the smartest idea to, go to the crash sites first because the Germans would have already beaten you there. Really, and just how this op is structured, it would have been more so luck of if you ran into the pilots themselves, especially the 3s because they've done stuff like this before. I just wanted to see what would happen if I added some border guard stuff. For you guys to go into the AO, and that's also something that the 3s voted on having, so I just opened it to, anyone can join and do this. Even then, right at the end, one of the squads did run into Barbarian and pick him up and bring him back. But anyway, let me go through a quick play-by-play here. So, up started, pilots started moving east, and MI-24 went up in the air, started circling for where these things went down because of Shilka shot down these planes. At least that's what I was going to have lore-wise. So... infantry started going. We had a little bit of a mishap because the AI decided to see a group of pilots through a building and start shooting at them, so I retconned that. But the infantry stayed there because a BTR ran over 2 of the guys, and the squad leader was yelling at the BTR guy. Pilots ran by. BTR thought he saw something, so they started chasing them, but broke off pursuit because that squad was already pissed at the BTR guy and thought he was just trying to get out of it. So that group kept running. Meanwhile, infantry border guards, they crossed the border. They were in 2 groups, one with 2 vehicles, one with 1. The 2 vehicle had this massive firefight with a few squads going in. Were able to win without a single casualty. However, that made that area very fortified, as literally all the squads that were around descended on that area. They brought an MI8 and started patrolling around it, and that was the area that Skelly's group of 4 and Barbarian tried to cross through and evaded like 6 or 7 squads that were still there, which I thought was cool as hell. And then that's where one of the vehicles ran into Barbarian as he tried to hide from him. Then he realized, wait, that's a friendly. Got with them, and then the other 4 were able to get out as well. And then Bad Wolf and Havoc Dan, they were running around on the northern side. They came across a group of 4 guys that were killed by the other vehicle group of the single one, where they killed the 4 AI there. Havoc Dan and Bad Wolf found that group of dead 4 guys, and then were able to get a map for them, and then continue to eventually cross the border as that northern group checked the crash site of one of the B-52s, which, by the way, for this one, just where they all decided to spawn, most of the players were actually on the southern side. Bad Wolf and Havoc Dan, you just went, like, diagonal northwest for most of that, and just ended up getting across. I think the most peculiar thing out of all of this was one of the squads managed to find the fob with the Shilka that shot down the 52s and take it out, only for Falcon to be the only survivor, and then SERE 2 Electric Boogaloo started. And then I was watching the other Vic that was supposed to be coming in, and you guys were still like 2.5 clicks away, and just started driving around that crash site instead. And I gotta be somewhere in 4 minutes, so yeah, that's index for me. So again, 3s, hope you had fun. 2s and below, hope you had fun playing on this one. I'm trying to incorporate parts for the 3s when they're available. But yeah. I am going to have to wrap it up here because I got to be somewhere in 4 minutes and for DND. So if you got anything, please DM it to me, and otherwise I'll put feedback up for the 2 ops I had today in a moment. So BRB. All right, that's going to be it for me today, guys. I got to go play DND. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one.